Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. And the Seminoles will kick this deep to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Griffin. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Hurricanes offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Running back with the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Bringing pressure. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that third down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the returner is brought down. So Florida State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Catch made inside the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles. Strong game by this quarterback. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Using his legs, it's Harper. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff to the back. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
The Knowles are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Using his legs here. Finding some room at the 25. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs. The Hurricanes line up on first and 10 now. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Canes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. The back's got it. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Penalty makes it first down and 20. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll get him down that time.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen with just a certain breed, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Well, Kirk, you've played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
And the Knowles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's going to take off here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the 1st down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. 2nd down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it, offense.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down after that previous play.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Running back has it on the screen now. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Long enough and good. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's an important first down on that running play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Ball handed off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. really sold these going vertical downfield, ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
The Canes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, great chance at an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Will set up a 3rd down call. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there.
Encroachment. Defense.
So a very short penalty moves the ball a little bit closer to the goal line. And the Canes line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point makes the lead 4. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Florida State. And they will claim the 2nd half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Hand off to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Pass is caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Knowles. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the back gets the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Hold it.
Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for some space. It's Harper. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Using his legs on the scramble. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Toss play to the outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. The Canes line up with a 1st and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd and goal for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They got into post territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that one's picked off. What a play. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly hit. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. It's caught downfield. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Hold it.
Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with a penalty. 1st down and 20. Handoff from the shotgun. Eludes a tackle. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
They're going to run it. Breaks through the tackler. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Brought down at the 11-yard line.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Running right through tacklers. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So on 3rd down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. This try is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Single back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Direct snap to the back. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, 2nd forever. Everyone in the stadium is expecting a pass, but instead they run the ball for big yards. And I'll tell you what they've done, Chris. They've given themselves a chance, a real chance here now on 3rd down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Handing off on the draw play. Hard running there, breaking tackles. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. a draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football. They're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. It's a nice game. They move the football up to the 27.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
And the wideout goes in motion. Handoff to the single back. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Cricket.
They'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Seminoles. Made the defense look slow that time. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21.
That makes the score Florida State 31, Miami 21.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look at out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Throws it to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point and cover an onside kick. You never know.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28.
That makes the score Florida State 31.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 16, set to advance on the play.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That time he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught near the goal line. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida State 38, Miami 28.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Important second down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the toss and heads left. And a short run there to end the game. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival. You get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate. You